What's going on, YouTubers, gamers, and hobbyists? And it's time for another episode of Chill with Pete. And I seriously need to chill now because I've just had my heart monitor pressure thing fitted. I've got the thing for the blood pressure on my arm and the electrical pack on my side here, which you can't see, which I won't move in case it disturbs it. And yeah, I've got a little diary thing to note down of what I'm doing. So I'll just get that out of the way first. So the time is 12:05 p.m. I'm just going to put activity sitting. You got to write all this down, you know. Sitting, drinking tea. There. Well, I think that's right. Anyway, right. So thanks for tuning in. It's just another episode of Chill with Pete. The only reason I'm doing it live, like I say, is so I can get more used to the layout of this Google Hangout on air, how it looks, how it automatically stops it for you when you click something you were trying to find out about. Like the Q&As and that, and it takes you to the other screen. Then you try and join back in with it again. It treats you like you're joining somebody else's chat or Hangout, or it starts it again and then it duplicates it. So I'm just trying to get my head around it, really. But other than that, yeah. Not only that, it's kind of uploads it for me to YouTube the moment I stop. So that's kind of cool. It just saves time. So yeah, I went and had my heart monitor fitted this morning, as you've seen, and I took my blood pressure. It was a little higher than it was before. So I'm a bit down about that. Because I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. I'm having an awful diet. I've been on this damned awful diet for weeks. You know, I'm going out. I'm doing more activities. I'm doing stuff, but I don't know. I mean, it's still lower than it was, all that time ago when the whole thing first started. So I'm glad about that. But I was expecting more results. I've got to be honest. But enough about that. Don't want to hear about that. We have at Wargaming, and that's cool. I'll show you this. I picked up back along military miniatures 135 German fuel drum set for £5.50 in my local hobby shop. It's just this is a pack of oil drums and canisters. I thought it would go really cool with the like the Warhammer stuff or bolt action or anything really. I mean, it doesn't really matter too much about the scale. 135 is quite large, I believe, but that doesn't matter. I have had a look at them. Tamiya, yeah. Oh, try to do this one-handed. Let's put my tea down and let's do it properly, shall we? So there's even some instructions in it. So they're about that big, so that'll work, with Space Marines and things like that. I think that'll work well. Imperial Guard, if I ever had that, or just some general terrain pieces. I'm trying to get this. I don't know what this is. Let's have a look at this. I'll try and find the English on these. Oh, by the way, I expect my heart monitor will beep. It does it every half hour. It beeps. It inflates the thing for the blood pressure to be taken. Then it'll beep twice. Gives me about 5 seconds. I've got to lay my arm still, take the reading, then it'll beep once if all goes well. If it doesn't, it'll beep continuously, and then it'll take it again. So it's just a warning to let you know. That's why I was saying about it at the start, in case it goes off, which it probably will. Put information. Oh yeah, just saying about cleaning it and stuff. Yeah, of course. I clean every model that isn't GW, to be honest. Wash off all the mold residue and all that kind of thing. I don't do it for things like infantry, I've got to be honest. I've never really needed to. So fingers crossed I won't ever have to in the future. But I do wash other stuff. Any other stuff really, to be honest. And the metal stuff as well, because I just prefer to do it. Oh, here we go. That means it's going to take my blood pressure now, so I'm resting my arm still. You can probably hear that. Gets well tight, tighter than the normal. They normally do at a doctor's. Oh, steady on, chap. Still going. Oh, oh man, that really is tight. I guess. Oh, so I'm hoping to hear one beep at the end of this. That's interesting, isn't it? Having my blood pressure taken whilst on a chill repeat. Get it all with me. Boop, 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 boop. That's what you wanted to hear. Oh, I can relax again. Cop, blimey. Got a half hour after that goes on. It's gonna be a pain in the neck, really, because I've got to keep it on for 24 hours. I cannot shower when I got this on, so that's a real pain. But I get it taken off tomorrow, which is good. Now, I don't know. Just one of those things, I guess. But yeah, I was a bit disappointed. So I might try and cheer myself up later by building something I wouldn't have normally done. Or I've got to do another video anyway. I've got to do another update on the studio because that's complete. All exterior work is complete apart from the painting, obviously. I'm going to try and paint it storm grey because I like that colour, if I can. I think my wife wants it green, but I'd rather have it storm grey. I don't know, I just like the colour storm grey. It's a bit lighter than Dawnstone, I suppose, but a bit darker than Celestra grey. You're talking GW colours, but yeah, Anyway, what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Oh, doesn't matter anyway. Yeah, so yeah, so never does. I might do some other videos. Got to do another update. I've done a couple of clips for the next update, which shows me painting the inside of it, and it's 3/4 painted inside now. It's just to seal it, obviously, because it doesn't really matter because you're not going to see the walls once it's insulated. I've got the material's been ordered for the installation. That's due to arrive here on Thursday, and the weekend hopefully we can start on that one. That's going to be good. So Thursday, but the weather's really bad here at the moment in Plymouth, and it's given bad all week, and I'm the first drop of the day on the order. It's like a load of insulation sheets and all that kind of stuff. I can't leave out in the rain on the driver, which is all they'll do. I've got to get it in there, so I'm going to be busy that morning, Thursday morning. Yep, still keeps you fit, doesn't it? Anyway, anyway. I'm in the process of reading this at the moment. Dan Abnett. Now, he wrote the first one, Horus Rising, in the Horus Heresy series. So, sorry, this is one of the books of the Horus Heresy series, if you don't know. Okay, well, I forget what number book it is, 6 or 7. I don't know how far in I am. I'm quite far in, I think. So I'm on this one. Yeah, I enjoy all this. I enjoy all the Horus Heresy sort of stories, but I'm not as keen on him as a writer, Dan Abnett. His writing style, it's not as easy for me to read, and the chapters are longer, so it's difficult. I don't like, which I've had to do like last night. Don't like having to stop halfway through a chapter. I like nice short chapters that you can just read. Oh yeah, I'll read a chapter before I go sleep and all that kind of thing. And yeah, I mean, it's good, but so far it's not gripping me as much as the others. So the others have been outstanding, but yeah, it's a shame because just got to be patient. Just got to plow through it. My Star Wars bookmark, which I've had for a long time. Speaking of Star Wars, getting excited now about the new Star Wars film, and you know, I'm gonna definitely give it a go. I think, and I feel they'll do a really good job with it. So that's what I'm hoping. Yeah, if I go and it turns out to be rubbish, whatever. You know, I mean, the original three episodes 4, 5, and 6 will always be the penultimate classics in my eyes. But you know, it's just nice to see the story progress. Nice to see how it's evolved from where it first started, I suppose. Yeah, it's just good. Yeah, so going to be working hard on the studio until it's done. I was saying to my wife, I'm probably going to move in there when it's all done, get everything in, and just sit in a chair, think, wow, yeah, I'm here, I've arrived, it's here, I've done it. It's been excuse me, it's been a great project to do, and I'm talking like it's done. It's not, still ongoing. It is a great project, but it's really just starting for me now. The interior work. I've got to get another light for inside there. That's something else I've got to do. I've got lights. I'm still wondering how to do the edges of it, you know, because I can get like those kitchen worktop sides. My brother-in-law reckons he can get them for me for nothing. My brother-in-law is a carpenter, right? And he fits kitchens for a living for like, well, he does lots of different carpentry and building work, but he's predominantly a carpenter, and he mainly fits kitchens for like new housing estates and things like that. And he said he can get all that gear, you know, leftovers and things for free, like offcuts of units and different things. And he said he can knock it all up, make it look really good for me. And I've seen his work, outstanding, and I believe that's, you know, we can get it looking pretty smart. So that's good. Okay, let's have a look at this. All right. Yeah, I haven't. There's been no invitations to this because, like I say, it's just a chill with Pete, which I would normally just pre-record. But I keep every time I do a hangout on there, I usually forget something or I do something wrong. And it would be nice to just get my head around it. And then when I've done that, then I can start doing like inviting you all. So maybe some of you might be able to join in at the time. But I know now is not the best time of day for the majority of you to do it anyway. Which is why it's kind of good for me to pick this time to practice, as it were. Because this is I'm recording Chill with Pete, but it's also a practice run, you know, essentially. I'll just see my phone. Is out of reach. Right. Okay. So yeah. So I'm going to give this a go, and I believe you'll be able to get different sets and this kind of thing. This is like oil drums and fuel drums, right? Okay. And I really think this is going to be a good way to go for kind of like a generic terrain set, if you will. They're good little pieces to add to bits of terrain, particularly the oil drums and the fuel cans and all that kind of thing. And like I say, it doesn't really matter too much about the scale because they all differ in size anyway, don't they? As you can see, well, as I showed you just now, those are quite large, the oil drums, but then Space Marines are large, so they would have larger oil drums. So yeah, that's the way I see it anyway. Oh dear. The only trouble with recording this here like this, like it doesn't tell me how long I've been going for. Whereas when I record it normally, which I do on Photo Booth, obviously it comes up with the time frame of how long I've been going. So, oh, I nearly finished my tea. No, I'm just sitting and I'm just chilling. Just chill with me. Gotta get this blood pressure down. Thinking about what. Oh, I'll probably record another clip on the studio update just to give you more of an idea, really, of what's going on with that. Yeah. You want to hear my plans for the future? Like far off into the future, because there was a time when I used to say I'm going to build a studio. That was going to be in the future. I'm going to build a studio somewhere I can record my videos and do my hobbying. That was something in the far future. Now it's arrived. Now the future is, because I've got the other outbuilding, which is kind of right next to it, doing all that, and that is going to become toilet facilities in the future for guests when they come around and play, basically. Once that's done, I may be able to get like water connected to the main studio, and that way I'll pretty much never need to leave the room. Maybe only get radiators piped in then, as opposed to the like the oil, the thermostat controlled oil heaters I've got at the moment. Well, I've got one. I'm going to get another one for it because that's going to be good. But yeah, so what the future holds. Huh? I'm looking forward to the future. Don't know what it holds. None of us do, but live life for the moment and look forward to the future. Don't worry about yesterday. It's gone. That's the way I look at it. I got one more mouthful, folks. Then it's time to end this episode and crack on with something new. Right, here we go. All gone. Cheers, guys. All brushes lead to war. I'll see you on the next one.